not bring out all the snacks.
You can bring out snacks. It's cool with me. Hey, what's up? Ward Wrestling Live here. Man, we are live, and we have two Florida wrestling studs that are going off to St. Andrew College, both seniors. Both just finished their senior year. Both got fourth at states. We got Dillon. He's down below there. Raise your hand, Dillon. There he is. Bam. Springstead High School, fourth at states his senior year. And we got Alijah up top there. Alijah, raise your hand. Bring your little camera down a little bit so we can see you. Bam, there we go. And Alijah, fourth at states out of Brandon. So we got both these studs with us, man. Thank you so much for coming on. I really appreciate it.
Yeah, thank you for having us.
Thank you for having us, yeah.
Yeah, man, repping Florida wrestling and then heading off to a Florida boy who's coaching up at St. Andrews College. That's pretty dope. But, man, first things first, man, how has your offseason been affected through this?
I haven't been able to practice at all.
I went to a 1-month camp up in Wisconsin, and yeah, it was pretty hard, but I graduated. I got a 28-day shirt for it, and it definitely helped.
Oh, is that J-Rob?
Yeah, J-Rob. Yep.
Yeah, I wanted to send. I would like to send my son there one year. This
definitely
wasn't.
It's definitely It makes you a better person too, honestly.
Was that the first year you've been
to J-Rob? Yeah.
Yeah. That's good to know, because I feel like he's only 14, but he's gonna be 15. But I'm always like, am I missing? Like, should I be sending him there already? But to hear that kids, they're a little bit.
No,
older.
You don't have to send them there yet. No, it was just for me. It was like a last minute. I definitely needed like a push, for that placing stage. So it definitely helps.
Nice, yeah. Awesome. So Alijah, what have you been lifting weights? Have you been doing anything just to keep yourself busy, or are you just happy to be eating food and not having to cut weight?
I never really cut weight my senior year. Okay, my sophomore or junior year, I used to cut like 15 to 20 pounds a week. But my senior year, I didn't cut that much weight. So I really don't have much to do right now, though, because of the fact that.
What weight classes do you guys wrestle?
I wrestle 52, 152.
I wrestled 182.
Nice, big boys.
Yeah,
that's cool. What are you guys? Forgive my ignorance. I'm not that smart. But what are you guys? 1A, 2A, or 3A?
We were 2A.
Both of you are 2A?
Yeah. Same region and all.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
But and you both came in fourth, so that's pretty cool. And were you guys friendly before this?
We were junior year.
Oh, nice. Cool. So that's cool. And you guys are going off to the same college. That's got to be cool to know that you got, you got friends coming with you.
Yeah, it's pretty nice.
Got to make a difference.
Let's hope he lives right and not messy in the dorm.
Oh no, I'm organized when I try.
You guys staying in the same? You guys gonna live together?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool. Very cool. I'm over here. So first things first, man. Tell me what made you guys choose St. Andrews?
Well, I took a tour sometime after, or no, it was before Corona actually. And I just I saw the campus, all of that. It was just, I knew it was right for me for sure. Well, I met the team. It was pretty good. I had a very good experience.
Awesome. Alijah?
Okay. With me in college, it was kind of weird because I was getting offers from about I had a few NAIA offers, and I really didn't know how to go about it. But
one was in North Carolina, right? The other one?
Yeah, one was the Montreat school and was Montreat. One was the school in not North Carolina, in Canada. And I forgot the name of that school too. But there was one in Canada. There was one small school in Iowa. And I was just kind of trying to figure out what I wanted. And, I talked to Dillon at States, and I was like, where are you going? He was like, St. Andrews. I was like,
Yeah, I already had this plan. Yeah, I wanted to go to St. Andrews.
Yeah, he told me it was closer to the
Airport too,
and
yeah.
stuff like that, and it's in North Carolina. I'm like, well, send me the coach's number, and try to, see what I can try to do. And now,
And
going
yeah,
to
obviously I told Alijah, like, Nick's background and everything, so
Yeah.
he knew that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's a
He
first
told
year
me all that
program
good
too, right?
stuff.
So you guys get to go there and
Yeah, with Nick, yeah.
build it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Plus
And
Alijah and maybe Dillon too, but isn't North Carolina is close to home? I mean, if your parents want to come up, if they want to jump on a plane or
Yeah.
drive, it's not
Yeah,
too-
yeah.
Yeah, and it's not even that. I have family in North Carolina, South Carolina, and Virginia.
Oh, you
So,
do?
yeah, so that's like a good median for me. Because I was looking for schools in North Carolina to begin with. That's why I was going to originally go with Montreat. But I ended up saying, go to St. Andrews. But I was trying to go to North Carolina because that was kind of the spot I needed. So
have you guys learned anything so far about what Nick's philosophy is, what the culture, what his expectations are academically? And obviously you chose him, so you know that he's going to be the mentor that's right for you.
Yeah, he pushes you. He pushes you. He's not negative when he pushes you, but he pushes you the right way. Like he definitely knows what he's doing for sure. And he helped me this year.
So how many Florida guys are going up there? Do you know? Just you two, or there?
Yeah, it's just us two. I think there's one kid from Crystal River already up there though.
Crystal River.
Yeah.
So you guys in high school were coached by some two really well-known coaches. One is Coach LaRocca, right, at Springstead.
LaRocca.
He's a well-known coach in our state, doing really big things. And then, of course, Cozart, legendary, right? So
that man's old.
Yeah. I mean, talk about and whoever wants to go first, talk about wrestling for these two Florida legendary coaches and what they mean to you and how they helped you pursue the next level and become kind of the person you are right now.
You can go first if you want, Alijah.
All right. So, if I'm being honest, when I went to Brandon, I was like, Cozart, he taught me a few things, but one of them, which he preached before every practice, man would give a whole speech about this. He helped me out with my mental toughness. I mean, being mentally tough, and he helped me get that tweak I needed in my technique. So, and the best part about it was because I was going 38 in the beginning of the season. I ended up telling Coach I didn't want to make that jump because I was cutting from 160 to 138. So I ended up bumping up to 52. And now I was kind of like float. I don't know why I was floating at like 48 after I made the bump, but I was floating at like 48, 52 area. And he kind of just.
Did you end up starting the season at 138 and then you moved?
I started off at 138. It's actually kind of crazy how my season started off. Not a lot of people know. Like, I mean, a few Florida coaches know. The counties, most of the Hillsborough counties coaches know. But I ended up getting in trouble for something really stupid in school. And I ended up missing like half the season because I had certified at 38. And I got in trouble in some school, doing some, idiotic things. I ended up missing half the season. I came back midway through the season. I made the drop to 38 once, and I couldn't do it. I couldn't last the whole match. So I told Coach I wanted to bump up. I ended up bumping up to 52, and he helped me adjust to 52 and gave me that tweak I needed that I was talking about.
That's good. And, obviously, I'm sure he mentored you through any issues you had and academically. Yeah. You have to, I'm sure Nick Soto's not just taking anybody. You got to academically make it as well. So,
yeah.
It wasn't the academic part. I just got in trouble off the mat.
Yeah, that's okay as long as you learn from it, right? Did you learn from it?
Yeah,
Right.
I learned from my
Yeah.
mistakes. Yeah, I learned from my mistakes always.
Hey, and now you're off to college, so success.
I got a fat second chance this year, so I'm trying to, make the most of it.
Good for you. Dillon, man, talk about LaRocca and his program. What he's
Yeah,
trying to do.
my freshman year, I was coached by Bob Levia. LaRocca wasn't there that year, so Levia definitely helped me. He's a very tough coach. You know, he basically settled the Springstead tradition. You know, that culture. After that, LaRocca, my sophomore through senior year, was my coach, and he definitely helped me, but he kind of gave me that push too for my mentality, because J-Rob definitely helped me with that, but you know, he definitely pushed me through that too, because the beginning of this year I wrestled 170, and I eventually just started gaining too much weight. Like halfway through the season, I was like 179. I was like, yeah, I can't do this. I just gotta bump. So I bumped up, and I actually started doing very well at 182. And you know, now I'm down back to like 174. So I'll probably go 174 in college.
Yeah, you know, I want to ask both of you that question because it sounds like you've been through I didn't have this written down, but now that I hear what you went through as far as adjusting weights and having the issues at certain weights as far as lack of energy and lack of strength, and really could feel the difference. You know, I have a young kid at home that's 14, going to be 15, but you hear a lot of at the younger age, maybe, I don't want to use the term like scared, but maybe nervous to let themselves come up to these higher weights, just because in their mind
They're like, yeah. Well, that I
they're
actually
still
was like
that
that
little
at
kid
first.
in their mind. You know, they haven't.
Yeah.
Yeah, we all were like that when we
Yeah,
made
no,
that first jump.
yeah, I had that voice in my head like, man, 182 is a big jump. You know, those
Yeah,
kids are
so
big,
now they're
but
worried to make that jump, but
yeah,
how,
and then I felt great at 182, you know. I was definitely right.
Yeah. Like, Dan, I have a question. All right. So, Florida wrestlers, right?
some of them I've met them
Do you
through the
know
show.
do you know the Palm Harbor brothers, Sparkman?
I don't know the brothers. I'd love to have them on, but I have had their coach on twice. I've had their two coaches on, and then they're opening a gym, so I just had them on again. But
Yeah. My first loss this season was the big Sparkman. It was not a fun loss. It was my first tournament at 52. And I was running through kids. And then I ran into Sparkman. It was not a good it was
but
I wrestled poorly.
what would you guys tell kids that are worried about actually wrestling their weight and trying to get to a weight that they shouldn't be at?
Just it's
Yeah,
not worth it.
it's
You
not
feel
worth the
so
cut.
much better. It's
It's
not
so
worth
much
it.
better. You go to practice and you focus on getting better.
Yeah, like
Instead
yeah,
of
you'll be
going
in
to practice and focus on cutting weight. Instead of cutting weight, you throw all the cutting weight out the window. You can actually focus in practice, watch what the coach is saying, and understand what he's saying
yeah, that's
without
100%.
shouting. And you can push yourselves to limits that you haven't. Like, I pushed myself beyond limits. I was beating people that I thought I wasn't going to beat this season, to be honest.
Yeah.
I didn't expect myself. At one point, I didn't know if I was going to place at 52. And I ended up knocking out a number one guy in like the first round of states, 11-2. So when I was sick, I mean, yeah, when you go from cutting a lot of weight to not cutting weight, once you get those minor tweaks adjusted to where you can wrestle at that weight and use their strength against them, it's not that bad. It's pretty fun.
Yeah, like cutting weight will get you in shape and all, like, of course, but it's not the right thing to always do, especially how much you're cutting.
Yeah, you look pretty for the girls, right? But
What'd you say?
when you suck out, you look pretty for the girls, right? You look all ripped, but when you get on the mat, you're gonna be.
When I was cutting, I looked like death in the face. Like, my cheeks were all sucked in like this. And I was just like looking, my whole body was a skeleton. It was not a good sight.
Shane McCall shouted you out, Dillon, man. He said, don't sleep on Springstead. Dillon's a good dude.
Thank you. We like Shane. Love Shane.
Alexis De Armas, weight cutting depends on the athlete. Some perform better, some do worse. I'm sure that's the way in anything, but thanks for chiming in on that. It's a big issue, weight cutting, you know that. And, kids, I know it's cool to see the development of, I have young kids, so it's cool to see that mindset start to change, like you still think you're that 12-year-old, but now you're 14. So, but you still think you're the kid that is getting crushed, and now you're starting to
Right.
stuff. So it's been pretty cool. But when did you guys start wrestling?
You want to go first, Elijah, with that?
I was 10. Yeah, I was 10. I wrestled for Pin to Win Wrestling Club in Hampton, Virginia.
Nice, Dillon.
Virginia for about.
I started a little bit my freshman year.
Wow, pretty. So you've only been wrestling for high school.
Yeah, I was on varsity my sophomore year, but our team was really tough at the time, so I ended up wrestling like 160, 170 at like 148, so. But it was a good experience. It got me tougher, so.
Nick Soto said 20 sprints. Did I do something wrong?
What do we do? That's what we do.
We didn't do anything. We just got to do them sprints.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go do them right now.
How good is Florida coaching when most of our kids start at 9th grade and end up doing big things and going off to college? Where I know you came from another state, Dillon, so you started earlier, but most kids, and now the new generation is starting younger because we have people coming back, we have coaches, we have we have stuff like that.
Wait, Dillon, you started wrestling in a different state?
No.
I'm sorry, Alijah.
I was about to say,
my bad. I got the names mixed up. Sorry. You guys look alike, so
It's the blonde.
Yeah, it's the same hairdo. But yeah, it just says a lot. We're seeing kids that only wrestle 4 years and they're getting an opportunity to be good enough to get off to college and wrestle at the next level, get an education and do big things. So that's awesome. So, hey, I got a question for both of you. Who is your favorite wrestler to compete against?
It can be any wrestler that we've competed against.
Yeah.
In a tournament or just anywhere we've competed.
I've I asked the Baziles the same question, and I've asked some.
Yeah.
But they some of them say they're like I think Jesse Martinez, was it Jesse Martinez? He's going to Penn, I think. He said there's a kid, Alijah, I think his name is also, that's over at Lake Gibson. College or
Punchy.
Yeah, he said him because he was always getting beat by him. So he said my goal was to get that state championship, so I had to train for him. That was his thing. You know what I mean? So
yeah, I lost to a kid from Sun Lake this year twice at 182. His name was Spicer. I ended up training really hard. I got extra work in right before regions. I ended up wrestling him for 3rd and 4th, and I pinned him really quick. So I did that, and then that was probably my big competition match.
That's awesome. Shane McCall says it's the wrestling room. A good practice room can get results in a short time, especially when the kids buy into the program.
Yep, definitely.
Yeah, go ahead, Alijah. I'm sorry.
Let's see. Dillon, you remember when I wrestled Tito, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's probably I wrestled him twice. First time I beat him. The second time was so the first time I beat him in the district championships because we were kind of getting murked by Lake Gibson. I'm not even gonna lie. We were dropping some matches against Lake Gibson. So I come up.
You're not the only one. Don't worry.
Yeah, I know. But man, that kid is funky, dude. I'll tell you, I'll get in on a low single and I'll be coming out the back door and he'll just be already on my leg, like full blown, have it extended and all. I'm just like he didn't cut weight either. So he just mostly just did a lot of funk. But he was a really fun guy to wrestle, basically.
Oh, very cool.
Yeah.
So I know you guys
I
are both.
lost to him, but it's whatever.
That's cool. That's your guy. Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you.
Yeah, because I wrestled him at regions for 3rd and 4th. I ended up getting 4th at regions. But I mean, honestly, if I'm being very honest here, when I got 4th at regions, it kind of did set me up though, because I got the best side of the bracket at states. I can say that probably 100%.
Yeah, I beat the kid that took 2nd at states in my region in the blood round.
Yeah.
Wow. Yeah, I mean, I guess it just depends where you land, right? Like,
Yeah, that bracket spot.
That bracket spot is
my
key.
son
It's really, really key.
My son had to wrestle Chris Rivera in the quarters of districts.
Really?
Yeah, so that wasn't 37 seconds later. He was yeah. But it was good because coach was like, "Don't worry."
Not even the semis.
Oh,
he said the quarters.
It was good though. But he won every other match at district. So for the first time, he went to regions, and then at least he got to get that feeling at regionals. He didn't make it to states, but at least he got to get that experience, and he got to the next level. So for me, that's for him. It's not, but for me, it was. So it was good to see kind of baby steps. But yeah, I mean, I think Chris does that to most people, so I wasn't too offended. But talk about what your goals are going to be at the next level. Do you have your college goals written down yet? Are there?
I do, yeah. I want to definitely be ranked all 4 years, and I want to try to All-American my freshman year, obviously, but I'm thinking realistically I'll do it by my junior year.
Awesome. You got some goals written down, Elijah?
I want to be an NAIA champ. I want to be an All-American by my sophomore year.
That's awesome, man. I've gotten because of this platform, I've gotten the opportunity to interview a lot of NAIA coaches, and man, you guys are going to a great division or a great conference or whatever they call it.
Conference, something like
Yeah, I mean, there's some tough SOBs out there, and NAIA is doing the right thing, and it's pretty cool. I've talked to a lot of the coaches, and I'm sure you guys have too. But you'll get to go to some of these open tournaments. You'll get to compete against some of these guys in the division series. You'll get to really see where your level is at. And man, I think the NAIA can compete with anybody in the country. So
for sure, yeah,
it's fun to see that them growing, and then it's great to see all these Florida guys going there and coaching at all these levels, men and women. Got some stud women out there coaching also. And
we got a women's wrestling team now.
Yeah, so it's going to be badass. COVID. COVID. All right?
You got the COVID, yep.
You got the COVID.
No, I don't. Don't tell me like that. I do not have COVID.
Quarantine.
It's already bad enough.
Came close
I
to
spent
states.
the last 3 weeks coughing up a lung.
He gave it to everybody at States.
That's what all my friends told me. They were like, "You were sick for districts, regions, and states." Yeah.
And that was right before
you gave everybody COVID. I was like, I did not have COVID, but I didn't have COVID. I had bronchitis.
I know you didn't have it. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
You can make excuses. It's okay.
A little bit of COVID.
Yeah, a little bit of COVID.
That's why.
Quick nose swab.
So you guys excited to get off to St. Andrews? When do you guys get up there? Have they said when you guys are?
Yeah, August 21st is when the orientation is.
Yeah.
So I'll probably head up there. Yeah, I'm heading up there the 20th.
Cool.
Yeah.
You guys going up together or separately?
I'm going with my family.
Yeah, I'm going with my peoples, my family.
My peoples. My peoples.
My people.
It's all right. Homies.
Nah, I'm going with my family though. Yeah.
That's cool. Well, that'll be fun. You guys will get up there and start to do your thing. All right, you guys ready for my 10 questions?
Yeah.
Yes.
All right. Fortnite or Call of Duty?
Call of Duty. What?
COD all day. Warzone all day.
My Yeah, my son's got the headphones on until 2 a.m.
Oh
Me
yeah,
and this man right here. That's
I
me
got
and
the
this
setup.
man. That's me and this man right here.
Yeah.
That's me and Dillon. That's me and
Oh,
Dillon.
man.
Come on.
Boom.
What?
I don't even know what his, like, what do you guys call it? Like your COD code or some shit?
Oh, COD.
Yeah.
Card code, yeah.
Oh, it's funny. All right, single leg or double leg?
Single leg all day.
Single leg.
All right.
Definitely single leg.
A low single at that.
Yeah, low single.
A low standing
Lucky
single.
Charms or
Standing
Cinnamon Toast Crunch?
Lucky Charms.
Ooh,
I don't
Lucky
know.
Charms.
Cinnamon Toast Crunch are good too, but I'm gonna have to go with Lucky Charms.
Yeah, because the marshmallows, yeah.
Yeah, the marshmallows. Come on.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
put it in the bowl and then I eat all the cereal and I leave the marshmallows and then I eat the marshmallows.
Oh yeah.
I mean, I'm 44, but I still do it like I'm 10.
I would definitely do that.
I definitely do the same thing.
Yeah, well, the marshmallows are so good.
I love it. High crotch or hip toss?
I'm gonna go with it.
I mean, which one do I hit more, or which one would do I like more? Because I definitely hit the high C way more than I hit a hip toss.
I hit a hip toss a little bit more.
All right. So
What?
Yeah, really. I haven't
Really?
I haven't gotten any really like high crotches this year.
I'm really fast with like a super duck to a high crotch. Like I kind of mix the two, and then I just kind of spin around the guy. But yeah, I like the high C way better.
Coach Soda says, "Great job, guys! Excited for August." All right, you guys, a burger guy or a wing guy?
Ooh,
Wings. I'm gonna have to go with wings.
wings. I like my chicken crispy and bready.
I like my wings too.
I like my
So,
chicken crispy and
You
bready.
know, I don't know if they got the Publix chicken wings like we're going, but those things are.
Oh, those things smack. Yeah.
Yeah.
Those things
I'm
are
gonna be
good.
sad that there's not a Publix in North Carolina. I'm gonna be
There
so
is.
sad.
There is.
There is. There is.
Yeah.
Is
Yeah,
there
I'm
one in
pretty sure.
Lunenburg?
What would my son say? Like, man, those chicken wings are smacking cheeks or some shit, right? Is that smacking cheeks? Yeah.
Those wings are smacking cheek.
Yeah. Something like, I'm learning.
You're learning.
Smacking
I learned the
cheeks.
lingo. I got it.
It said these are
I'm done.
These wings are smacking cheeks. Not even
Oh, that's
he didn't
funny.
say clapping. He said smacking. Hold up. Hold
Yeah.
up.
Yeah.
Hold up.
Is it clapping cheeks? Is it like we're clapping cheeks? I don't know.
It's clapping. I'm pretty sure.
Clapping.
Yeah.
Yo, I'm clapping his cheeks at COD or whatever. Yeah.
That or we just be like,
He
it's so
actually
fire.
knows.
Yeah.
I just say if something's really good, I just be like, it's gas or it's fire.
Nice.
Like,
Nah, but Daniel has it right though. That's what everyone says. You'll catch me saying it sometimes, maybe.
smacking cheeks.
My son,
Maybe.
if I
Clap.
say it,
He said clap.
yeah. If I say it, my son's like, "Hey, you're not allowed to say that. You're not cool." I'm bad, dog. All right, fireman's carry or ankle pick?
Fireman's carry.
Ankle pick.
I like that ankle pick too. It's pretty dope.
Yeah.
Bacon or sausage?
Bacon.
Bacon. What?
No sausage.
You know how good bacon is? They put it on everything to make it taste better.
Oh, bacon's
They
so
do.
good.
I remember I
Cradle
was
or
watching
half?
Master Chef.
Cradle. What?
And the-
Cradle all day. What?
Cradle or what? Cradle or what?
Half.
Now it's got to be a cradle, man. It's only tall guys in this chat.
Yeah. What?
Cradle all day.
Damn.
Like all of my wins are cradles.
Well, how tall are
Exactly.
you guys?
Half of my pens are in the cradle, boy.
Yeah, really.
How tall are you guys?
I'm
6'3".
foot.
Damn. Big boys. All right, Bang or Rockstar?
Bang. What?
Dang, all day.
All right, that's one. Them leg ride tilts or them roll through tilts?
Leg ride.
Y'all got me.
Leg
messed
ride
up.
tilt. I love
Y'all
leg ride.
messed up for this because I use
I
both.
finally started getting good with the leg ride at the end.
Oh, that's hard. That's a really hard choice because I use both.
You could just say push. It's not. There's no rules to the game. Like
Yeah.
Yeah. Nah.
Just say
I'm probably gonna have to go with the leg ride tilts though because that's kind of what got me a lot
Bro,
of
if you get a double leg ride in,
Oh,
Yeah, when I get my leg in,
painful.
all I need is one.
yeah, well, yeah. You
I
don't need
split
to.
kids. I love to split kids. until
Man,
kids.
that's awesome. Well, hey, you kids get out there and keep kicking life's ass, and do Florida, do your family, do wrestling proud, and it was an honor to have you guys on here. And I look forward to you guys giving back to the sport when you guys are done with everything. And Nick Soto's getting two really good kids. So thank you so much for coming on. And
Yeah, thanks for having us, Daniel.
Thanks for having
Appreciate
us, man. Appreciate it.
sure, yeah, it was an absolute honor talking to you guys. So thank you so much. And like I said, go out there and make life matter. Okay.
We will.
All right, big guys. See you.
See you later.